Oh, Virgil's Dante's brother? Generic intro, and that goes me. We're back for some more Death Battle reaction. Today we have the Season 4 finale, Sephiroth versus Virgil, Final Fantasy versus Devil May Cry. You want to check my reaction to the last one, which I believe was Batman Beyond versus Spider-Man 2099. I'll leave it right there. I'll also link down below in the description. Also be able to play this on my channel with all of my other Death Battle reactions. After this one, we're going to be doing the Naruto versus the one character from Bleach. That's going to be the next one, and then we'll move on to Season 5. My current record is 36 and 25. I got the last one wrong with the Batman and Spider-Man one, which was super informative. I was completely unaware of those two characters. Now, I have watched Final Fantasy VII Mission Abridged, so I do know a little about Sephiroth from the comments of those videos and that series itself. And I think we've also done somebody from the Devil May Cry. Was it Dante who was from Devil May Cry? Because Bayonetta was from Bayonetta's games. Yeah, so it was Dante. That was my favorite death battle ever, was Dante versus Bayonetta. Also, shout out to patrons down below. They get the videos a day early. Lavi did not have a paywall on the channel. Let's go ahead and jump on into the Season 4 finale. Should be a really good one. Alright, and before people comment, the Naruto versus that Bleach character is, I'm going to do that next, okay? And then we'll move on to Season 5, because this is a Season 4 finale.
The great philosopher Plato once said,
and I've seen
the measure of a man
Final Fantasy
is
VII
what
Mission
he
Abridged,
does with
so that's
power.
all I know
But
about
to these
Sephiroth.
guys, power is the measure of a man.
And we did Dante
Sephiroth, the
before,
fearsome
Bayonetta.
one-winged angel of Final Fantasy.
And Virgil,
I thought it was
the
Final Fantasy
half-demon
VII.
son of Sparta from Devil May Cry. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
I do have the Devil May
And
Cry
it's our
games.
job to
Thank you,
analyze their
Rafat, for
weapons,
gifting
armor,
those to
and
me.
skills to find
I
out
have them
who
on
would
Steam
win
now.
a death
Now that
battle.
I should get a new desk soon, so that I'll be able to stream and play PC games.
Through the millennia,
Record.
legends were passed of a source of unlimited energy, the Promised Land. Unfortunately, all hope
okay.
of finding
This
this
is Final
sacred ground
Fantasy.
had been lost. Until the Shinra
The correct record
Electric
is
Power
36 and
Company
25.
excavated the remains of a being believed to hail from the very land they sought.
They called this weird, naked purple lady Jenova and thought that if they could bring her back to life, she could help them find the Promised Land. But apparently, they just didn't have any Phoenix Downs.
If they couldn't resurrect a being who could lead them to the Promised Land, Shinra decided they would simply create their own. After many
using
experiments
DNA.
infusing Genova's
is
cells
that
with
Aerith?
those of a human,
That is
they
Aerith.
finally found their savior.
I think.
His
No?
name was Sephiroth.
That might have been Sephiroth's fault.
With hair like that, it's no wonder he was created in a
Sephiroth's
lab.
awesome.
Look at how majestic that man
Check out my
is.
Final Fantasy VII
According
Mission
to
Abridged
Final
reaction.
Fantasy lore, Sephiroth has
First
to
class
use an
soldier.
entire bottle of
6'1",
shampoo and conditioner every single time he bathes.
Me and him are actually similar height and weight. He's like 20
Did
pounds
you join
heavier
his
than me,
fan club or something?
For research.
Wutai?
But Shinra wasn't interested in Sephiroth for his hair. Instead, he was an essential part of their soldier program.
Yeah.
Wait. This electric
So-
company has their own private military? I'd hate to
yeah,
miss
they
a
kind of
payment
take over the
with
world.
those guys, especially if they sent Seth after me. I mean, look at the
Nibelheim.
ridiculously long sword he keeps with him. That's his Masamune. This 7-foot
Which
2
looks-
behemoth of a blade is a
that
lot
looks
like
so
the
brittle,
Nodachi
though.
swords they used back in feudal Japan. But instead of wielding something long with 2 hands like those,
all the material.
Sephiroth only needs 1.
Even that speaks nothing of his effectiveness
What
as
if he
a
dual
warrior.
wield?
Yeah, you know when people spread legends of someone, they usually make him out to be even better than he really is?
No, Sephiroth's
It's the
underplayed.
total opposite with Sephiroth.
Yeah.
With his superhuman speed, strength, and durability, Sephiroth
fast.
was instrumental in ensuring Shinra's victory in the Wutai War, conquering
Who
the
did they fight in the
last
Wutai
free
War?
nation on the planet. He returned
Oh.
home a legend.
But all
there's
those
Cloud.
warm, fuzzy feelings
There's
of
Zack.
victory didn't last long. While on a mission to the town of
There's
Nibelheim,
Nibelheim. Oh my
Sephiroth
God.
found a bunch of books
This must
on
be the
Genova
remaster.
project. That's when he discovered he was a secret science project the whole time.
And there's the
Truth
mansion.
crushed Sephiroth and drove him mad. In a rage, he
And he went and,
annihilated
killed
Nibelheim,
everybody.
but was stopped by a mercenary named Cloud Strife. Sephiroth was impaled by the Buster Sword and fell to his death.
Oh,
Wasn't Cloud
well,
also impaled?
That's disappointing.
Kill-
Which
use
is
KIA.
what I would have said if Sephiroth hadn't dropped into a hole in the ground that led him to the giant
Life
Windows
stream.
screensaver called the Life Stream.
The Life Stream is a buried river of energy which basically maintains life across the planet.
Correct.
Normally, merging with the Life Stream is the equivalent of entering the afterlife, but not for
Oh.
Sephiroth.
And this is
'Cause
where
he's
things get
Cetra?
weird, so buckle up. Still conscious, Sephiroth's essence floated through the
Yeah,
life stream for years.
I do nothing about
till he
Final
absorbed
Fantasy
enough
until they
energy
bridged.
to rebuild his body. With the energy of the life stream, he can control other beings with
What
Genova's
is-
cells.
including
What
the
is
corpse
that?
of Genova, who he manipulated like
Oh.
a puppet and disguised as himself.
Oh, what the hell? That's his mom? Who would do that to their own mom? I mean,
Sephiroth
I know
would.
she's a genocidal alien monster, but come on. Probably makes a good breakfast.
But
Does she?
Sephiroth's descent
That's
into the life stream
weird.
offered him even more. It transformed him from a mere super soldier into the most dangerous being on the planet. He's
That
strong enough
is
to throw a man
completely
hundreds of
correct.
feet skyward, move at
Hundreds?
supersonic speeds, and withstand brutal stab wounds through vital organs.
He's got illusion powers.
It's
that can
red.
trick people by creating an entirely fake scenario. He can lift people with his mind, including himself, and then he can just
And
fly.
he can fly through
That's how it
stuff,
works,
yeah.
right?
Additionally, Sephiroth
He
can
came up through
cast
the floor
magic
there.
thanks to his on-hand materia. Materia is crystallized life energy which grants different powers
Yes,
according to the
needs
type of
material.
material
He no
used.
longer needs it.
This lets Sephi attack with fire, lightning, ice, and earth-based magic. He can block attacks.
So
with
he's like an
barrier
earth-
and
he's
reflect,
just like a
and heal
bender
himself
from
with
Avatar.
Cure and regen. And ever since
Wait, you can
jumping
play
into
as
the life
Sephiroth?
stream, he's had unlimited access to his magical powers.
With his new godlike abilities,
So he
Sephiroth
pretty much
began
became a
plan to
god.
Stop mankind from drying up the planet's life force.
That doesn't sound so scary.
Didn't he try to
That
crash a
means
meteor
he's
into it?
environmentalist or-
To take the life
But
stream?
to do this, he decided to use black materia to summon a giant meteor to destroy the planet
Yes.
and absorb all of its life energy for himself.
So like an opposite environmentalist, a planet
Yes.
vampire. I mean, we're talking about a guy who kicked a dude through solid concrete, murdered the crap out of a 30-foot serpent with a spike through the face.
30 foot? That's
and
way
faked
bigger.
A dragon's flamethrower attack without even getting a teensy bit hurt.
A
what?
particularly impressive feat considering this attack was capable of one-shotting fellow soldier Zack Fair.
Wiz, you
That
might
was
need to
Cloud,
up your
though.
Prescription, because that's definitely Cloud.
No, Cloud
No,
was
same
just
thing.
recalling false memories there. It was really Zack. However, it
Yeah,
was
very
Cloud
confusing.
who impaled Sephiroth pre-life stream with the Buster Sword.
And holy God, is it
I'm pretty
huge.
sure Cloud was
It's
also
like
stabbed as
2
well.
feet wide. You'd think a stab from that thing would just cut him in half. But Sep just kind of shook it off.
And in his
Just walks
rematch
it
with
off.
Cloud, he blocked an attack strong enough to crater the
There's
metal
nowhere
around
near
him.
full power.
Considering the diameter of the crater, the surface area of Sephiroth's feet, and assuming the most likely steel composition, I estimate this attack to equal
also
nearly
hollow.
1,600 tons of force.
You don't know how
Sephiroth
thick
can
the
use that
thing
wicked
is.
sword to stab and lift wannabe heroes by their ribcage, slice through skyscrapers, and shoot energy beams that can shred these
Huh?
huge Mako cannons. And from the life
Oh?
stream, Sephi
They're not
figured
gonna
out
talk
he
about the
could
weapons
create
at all,
new
huh?
bodies or even take on other forms.
These forms greatly resemble
You see
certain
beat
creatures
Tifa.
found in Christian and Jewish mythology.
He certainly looks the part when he goes into his ultimate form.
Regardless,
Which was
Sephiroth
sick.
does possess a single black wing, a blatant symbol of his fall from grace.
So basically, Final
Yeah, he's
Fantasy
pretty much
does everything it can to not be subtle. Just like Sephiroth's
Pretty
most
much.
devastating attack, Supernova.
did he
which
destroy
decimates
Pluto?
an entire solar system.
I'm sorry.
Wait,
Was
if
that Jupiter?
Zeph is that powerful? How does anyone ever beat him?
Don't
I don't
get
know.
the wrong idea here. There's a lot of debate over how Supernova
Mercury.
actually works, but I think it's pretty clear that Sephiroth isn't creating the explosion himself. Rather, he's transporting his foes to a specific point in time within an alternate dimension.
Careful, Wiz.
Huh?
Don't sell him short.
Just look at it. When he uses the attack, reality literally crumbles away like glass.
He's
This
a little
is
bit powerful.
identical to the
That's why everybody
animation
says he's
for
like the
certain
greatest
summon
villain ever.
creatures. According to the official Crisis Core Complete Guide, summons draw their targets into their own space in order to attack. And this is no different.
Oh.
In the Dissidia fighting games, Sephiroth goes for the simple approach and opens a dimensional hole to the explosion. The attack is even described as sending destruction even into other dimensions. And if he could summon planet-busting meteors at will, why did he go through so much trouble to get the black materia, which
Oh, yeah.
literally summons meteors?
That would explain why the supernova doesn't hurt him. He's not really there,
I
just
guess.
using those illusion powers of his. With all these
Oh, he's just
powers,
eaten by a
I can't
supernova?
believe Cloud and friends were able to take him down.
Well, they had
He's
some
not
help by
invincible, but
etc.
he's damn powerful. Ever persistent, Sephiroth departed with a final, chilling promise.
I will never be a memory.
I feel like that probably sounds.
Why does he sound so bored?
Yeah. He sounds like he'd probably be better in the
2,000 years
in
ago,
Japanese.
a great mutiny transpired.
Okay, now we're gonna
in
hear
the
about
Underworld.
Devil May Cry.
The
This
demon
looks
warrior
like,
Sparta
Envy.
rebelled against his evil master Mundus. To protect the
Fullmetal
world,
Alchemist
Sparta did
Brotherhood.
his best to seal the connection between hell and Earth.
But then Sparta got lonely. Or maybe it was just a
got
sausage
lonely?
fest in there. Either way, he snuck out of hell long enough to knock up this chick named Eva. And she popped out a couple of awesome
Whoa.
demon slayers. Nice choice.
Wait.
You may remember the younger of the two, Dante.
He
Oh!
fought that witch chick
Virgil's
with the
Dante's
hair.
brother?
But the eldest and potentially deadliest brother was the one and only Virgil.
Okay.
Virgil
And Dante
and
was
were
insane.
rivals from birth. Dante was a goofball.
That was my favorite death
Virgil
battle,
was
like,
serious.
fight
Dante
was
hated
Bayonetta
his
and
being a
Dante.
demon, and Virgil loved it. It's that classic odd couple scenario.
But then one fateful day,
Oh,
in an act
man.
of vengeance against the late Sparta, a group of rogue demons separated the two brothers and killed their mother. Virgil
Oh.
was believed to be dead. But in reality, Virgil
Wait,
survived
6'4",
and set out on his own
182.
path to seek his father's immense power for himself.
Was
And
once
he's
robbed after
100%
losing a drinking
equipped
game?
to be a butt-kicking
Why
demon
is that a
slayer just like his
topic?
pops. As a half-demon, Virgil can jump several times his own height, move at supersonic speeds, and heal himself quickly, kind of like that Wolverine guy. He can tough out getting stabbed
Okay.
through the lungs, intestines, the heart, body parts I'm pretty sure most people need.
Not
So
if
how could
my
you kill him?
experiment has anything to say about it.
You say something, Wiz?
I said
So
not
wait.
if Virgil's abilities
have-
have anything to say about it.
Well,
It's gonna be a
sadly
lot
for
like the
any
Bayonetta
human
and Dante.
demon or human demon who
'Cause,
gets
like,
in his way,
Bayonetta
Virgil
is,
also
like,
happens
a
to
demon
carry
killer.
some extra deadly
Or no.
weapons on hand, including
Dante's a
a
demon
spiffy
killer.
katana called Tomato.
Yamato.
It's
Tomato.
said that this sword can cut through anything, even dimensions, and probably tomatoes. Actually,
I'm sure it can
Yamato
cut
is
through
the
tomatoes,
exact
too.
thing Sparta used to seal hell from Earth in the first place.
Virgil's sword-fighting prowess
Okay.
draws from his Dark Slayer fighting style, which emphasizes teleportation, lightning-quick movements, and even
So,
quicker slashes straight from the sheath. This technique is directly
Oh,
influenced
God.
by Iai Jutsu, the real-life Japanese art of the
I'm
quick
sorry, he
draw.
just cut a.
And
what
thanks
did
to
he
Virgil's
hit?
demonic powers, he can attack
Okay, well-
so fast the blade seems invisible.
Yeah, the
Oh,
only
he did
thing
the
better
anime
than
thing?
fighting with one sword is fighting with 8. With Virgil's ghostly summoned swords, he can turn himself
God.
into a living Beyblade. Fire them like a machine gun.
I still have my
or
Beyblades.
Make it rain!
Blades
Swords.
may be Virgil's bread and butter, but if he needs to focus on brute strength, he switches to Beowulf.
He can charge
Uh-huh.
up blink of an eye punches and kicks that hit like
Whoa.
a cement truck made of lead and KO some of the toughest demons in just a few hits. And hey,
So, yeah.
looks like he digs Street Fighter.
There's one more
The
trick
demons
up
and
Virgil's
angels are very
sleeve.
similar.
Thanks to his demon blood, he
So-
can access a form known as Devil Trigger.
Ugh,
and this
Virgil.
mode amplifies
Whoa.
everything.
His strength, speed, and healing all get a huge boost, making him several times deadlier than before. Plus, he just looks badass.
In his
Just
quest to
literal
become
lightning.
as powerful as his father, Virgil's abilities skyrocketed. He's taken down dozens of demons in the blink of an eye, and escaped an illusion from the sorcerer Arkham, which makes normal people
Who?
go crazy.
But if
Oh,
anything's gonna show
casual.
off what a son of Sparta can really
In 1
do,
second.
it's pitting him against his bro.
108,000
Sure, Virgil can easily
raindrops.
avoid Dante's bullets, but why dodge them when you can spin your sword, line them all up, and fire them back? Like a
What?
boss.
In the same battle, they briefly created
That's
a
stupid
12-foot
fast.
diameter open
Oh, yeah, we've
space
heard
in a
this.
heavy
Yeah.
rainstorm with nothing but their sword swings. On average, storms can fill a cubic foot space
Yeah.
with as many as 30 raindrops. So Virgil and Dante
A
must
lot.
have destroyed 108,000 raindrops
Together,
in less than
though.
a second.
If
Together.
Virgil can swing his sword that fast, I bet he'd make a killing mowing lawns, or chopping
Or
meat in
cutting
the deli,
tomatoes.
or giving haircuts, or doing that thing where he chops bad guys to pieces so fast they don't even
Can't even
realize
see it.
they're dead yet. Like when he fought Beowulf. The monster, not the weapon. And then he punched him so hard, he flew 55 feet up and hit the ceiling.
That's a
When
big
comparing
monster.
Beowulf's size to Virgil, he appears to be as large as an elephant. Given what's available, this seems like our best measure of Virgil's strength, but
I
there is
guess.
one issue. The Devil May Cry series makes frequent use of slow motion to depict the absurdity of these characters, and this could be a similar case.
So let's look at
What do you
another
mean?
slow-mo feat, the rainstorm fight.
At one point, the rain freezes
Raindrop.
in place for about 2.5 seconds, as Virgil and Dante
Original
keep moving,
footage has 2.5
indicating
seconds.
a 14,500% speed increase in real time. Applying the same degree to the Beowulf punch gives us an acceleration speed of about 4,882 feet per second.
Which is a lot
With
faster
that
than a
in mind,
bullet.
we can apply our previous data to deduce
Like,
the maximum height sand
4
ceiling
times
and
as
determine
fast as a
Virgil's
bullet.
striking strength to be nearly 720 million newtons of force.
That's a lot.
It matches Virgil's incredible toughness, too.
We already
Punch,
mentioned his
punch, and
super healing
savior,
factor,
lifestyle
but it's
transition.
even more overpowered than you think. Virgil once got completely cut in half, but healed so fast that it's impossible to even notice.
And his
Wait,
regeneration ability can
how do
be
you
worn
kill
down.
that?
Yeah, that's how this weird jester guy beat him.
But it takes a lot
Wait,
to pull off. And
Jester?
Virgil can always just use Yamato to hop through dimensions to get away.
Exactly. That's why I'm worried about
Virgil never got to rule the demon realm like he wanted.
Sephiroth put him in a different
Instead,
dimension. He
the
could just
Demon
leave.
King Mundus permanently transformed Virgil into his puppet, irreversibly manipulating his mind in the process.
And then Dante
Okay.
kind of, exploded him. But 1 or 2
What do you mean
losses against
exploded
someone
him?
who's basically goddamn Satan hardly makes him a weakling.
Hell and Earth trembles before the power of Virgil.
Devil May Cry games seem awesome. I do have them on Steam.
If my father did it,
Oh,
I should be able to do it too.
this is gonna be a good fight. I already know it is.
All right, the
We're gonna have the
combatants
Blue
are
Apron
set.
sponsorship.
Let's end
I think this is gonna
debate
be a
once and for
situation where
all.
it's like a demon
But
versus
before we get to the
or
bloody
angel demon
slicing and
versus
dicing,
someone
pick
who
up some
literally
Blue
fights
Apron
angels and
slice
demons, or
dice in
demons
your
mostly.
kitchen.
Blue Apron sponsorship. Imagine that. God, I want to know. I want to know how much they made from this.
This week's menu and get your
I'm
$30 off
probably gonna
with
go with
free
Virgil on
shipping
this
at
one. My current record is 36 and 25. I want to say.
Blue
That was in
Apron,
the last one
a
around.
better way to cook.
But right now, it's time for a death battle!
Yeah, I'm going with Virgil. As much as I actually know about Sephiroth, it's just too hard to ignore a demon hunter. You know.
You are powerful.
I feel like they gave you the
I
false
can
numbers.
see it.
108,000
Who
brain
are
drops in
you?
a second or whatever, because they did it
Your
together.
despair.
Good fight. Well, this is a season 4 finale, so it better be a good fight. And it's a sword fight too. Like, I'm also probably gonna play Final Fantasy VII at some point after playing the abridged. Why do you sheath the sword? Yeah, I'm just waiting for them to start traveling different dimensions. You know. Oh, there's materia. Okay, that was cool. Oh my god, they're so fast. Imagine being someone witnessing this fight from the outside. Like, and it's not slowed down. It's obviously slowed down so we can watch it. Oh, Virgil's been stabbed. He's fine now.
Okay, you're strong. But are
The
you
healing
fast
factor.
enough?
I don't know, is he? I don't know who's faster. I think Virgil's probably faster, right? I'm gonna go with Virgil's faster.
I suppose it can't be helped.
Oh, uh-oh. Clones. Wait a minute. Just went right through it.
They're fake.
Stop
Look,
wasting
one of them's
my
real.
time.
Oh god, he just went to super mode. Well, we haven't even seen Sephiroth go into his final form yet.
You're going down.
Oh, now he's a Beyblade. Jesus Christ, this is nuts. This is insane. You can barely even follow what's going on. There's just some darkness, you see like some colors moving around and just flashes. Y'all know I like some speed.
Behold the truth.
I feel like that cut kind of heals real fast on Sephiroth there.
What is that?
Super Nova.
That's fine.
I
Don't worry
saw
about it.
pierce the fabric of our dimension, so I cast an illusion to disguise this. Witness oblivion.
Wait. He just broke it. He just broke the dimension as he was getting cooked by a supernova. He'll heal fast though. He's fine. He'll heal from that. He got cut in half.
You are.
Thank you. Is that the end? What?
Extra crispy.
He's been cut in half
These
before,
two
though.
were extremely powerful swordsmen, but Sephiroth's cunning and stronger abilities led to his victory.
I wanted to go with Sephiroth, but I feel like it was too blatantly obvious.
With anything. Why didn't it cut through Sephiroth's sword?
Yamato was a unique weapon, but its legend clearly exaggerated. On multiple occasions, it's clashed with Dante's blade and even a common rocket launcher without cutting through either, and sometimes
Didn't know
requires an
that.
exuberant amount of force to cut through tougher material. But let's discuss the real facts.
Like strength. So Virgil with Beowulf could do 720 million newtons.
Yeah,
right? But there
which
aren't
is
a lot of
insane.
good Sephi strength feats to compare.
First, let's
No,
compare
'cause this is
Sephiroth to a
magic.
fellow first-class member of the soldier fighting
Zack.
force, who had also been experimented on with Genova cells, Zack Fair.
Remember him? He's the not
He's
Cloud
dead.
guy who fought that dragon.
At his
Pretty much
peak,
Cloud. He's the
Zack
voice
could
in
cut
Cloud's
through
head.
a large metal door with one swing, seemingly with most of his strength. Given the size and width of the door, this feat's sheer strength comes out
Okay.
to 980 million newtons.
And
Huh?
Seth was way stronger than Zack. In fact,
Oh, yeah.
if you look at their strength stats when they fought that dragon.
Way
Sephiroth was
fake
3.5 times stronger than Zack.
Putting Sephiroth's strength
Okay.
output at over 3 billion newtons. That's almost as much force as
That's a lot
30
stronger.
Hiroshima bombs.
Strength isn't everything, though. Virgil was technically
I-
faster
yeah, I
than
got this
Sephi,
one wrong, I
but
guess.
Sephiroth has handled people of similar
Let me know if you
speed
agree or
before.
disagree in the comment
Plus,
section. I read every
Sephiroth
comment,
can
so leave some
survive
down below.
plenty of hits because his healing power is broken.
The capabilities of Virgil's healing factor was nearly unprecedented, but it had
Yeah.
its limits.
He got cut in
contrast,
half
Sephiroth's
and was
healing
completely
abilities
fine.
were only limited by his pool of magic, which was unlimited.
Well, he also had to take
Hmm.
some time to cast each healing spell, but that's why he distracted Virgil with his
And clones.
illusions.
We know Virgil was susceptible to illusionary and mental attacks, as it's happened to him multiple times
By
and
Satan.
even led to his in-canon demise.
And Sephiroth's
By
illusions
Satan.
could hide his ultimate technique. Yeah, Virgil's healing was pretty awesome, but it was never gonna hold up under an exploding sun to the face.
Virgil put up
I
a
mean,
good fight, but
I
he couldn't
guess.
match Sephiroth's superior strength, magic, and techniques.
Looks like this devil's cried for the last time.
The winner is Sephiroth.
He's got to put that pun in. At least that pun wasn't terrible.
Hey, I'm Chad,
But I know this was season 4 finale. Next one's going to be the Naruto versus that Bleach character I
So you
don't
can
know
get
how to
music
say.
from Thor vs. Wonder Woman, Naruto vs. Ichigo, a bunch
Yeah,
of
they all have
And
their
if you
own
want
songs.
exclusive commentary on this episode, then click that box right over there in the corner. Thank you so much for joining us for Death Battle Season 4. We're excited to show you some
Yeah,
awesome episodes
I'm
next
not
year
sure what they
in
start with Season 5. Next year in Season 5, did they say? 2018. That was a long time ago. But yeah, the next one is definitely going to be the Naruto versus the Bleach character. I don't know Bleach at all. I also don't know Naruto at all. Also, Dante versus Bayonetta, my favorite actual battle out of all. And this one's actually really good too. This one's up there. Probably top 5 for me in total, like, favorite battles of all time, even though I did get it wrong. But I imagine there's going to be some debating this one, maybe? I don't know. Actually, they kind of... Actually, I don't know. I just thought that it was obvious, because, like, I could already read the comments ahead of time going, you picked a demon or an angel over a demon killer? Like, that's what happens. That's what the comments read whenever I get one wrong like that. But I really hope you enjoyed this video. It was a really, really good one. Thank you to everybody that leaves comments down below. And everybody that subscribes so you don't miss future videos. We should have hit 31,000 subscribers by now. So thank you to everyone that subscribed. Hope you have a great rest of your day. But until next video, take care and cue the music.